You have children and you are putting all that work to yourself because you don't have a daughter.
The man being the head, nothing to do with the woman. It's just about the man being the head and then it's going down.
Wait a minute. She knows what she has to do as the oldest daughter in the house.
That's because of misogyny.
How it stops you from being a man by being able to take care of yourself.
Those aunties are jealous.
Some African women are patriarchy princesses. Let me finish.
What's good, people? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, James, corbincaptures. Okay, so this is a very spontaneous video, and like I was just having a few conversations with different people across the past 2 days. We're in Manchester, by the way, celebrating Mr. Ennyvisuals' birthday.
I'm Mobo from Manchester.
James, corbincaptures, I'm from London.
I'm Reneque, I live in London.
I'm Enny, I'm from Ireland.
I'm Oceane, I'm from London. I'm Morenike, I live in Luton.
I'm Olly T from Luton.
I'm Dave and I'm from Birmingham. I'm Tolani, I'm from Nigeria.
Now I want to talk, you mentioned misogyny, right?
Misogyny.
What did you mean, just very briefly, what do you mean about that? And let's not interrupt here.
When I talk about misogyny in like African households, I mean the over responsibility of the daughters in the household usually. That can come down to different things, the position that the daughter is in the family, but most of my female friends that are usually the first daughters, we all have similar experiences where there's, you know, different responsibilities and respect given to women and child.
Can I pose a question to the men in here? What do you guys feel about that? Like in terms of the household that when you're a parent, will you be continuing the tradition of having? Listen, wait. Of having your daughters in the kitchen, the boys sat down, being taken care of. Do you want to continue that? One by one, I just want to hear.
No, because I never had. That was never how it was in my house.
Cool.
Same. No.
No.
No, but that's how it was in my house.
Okay. My children. I don't know how to say it. Say it. But no, my female children have to be in the kitchen. Oh, for God's sake! It's imperative. For God's sake. It's imperative.
Okay, with you saying that, does that mean that your boys weren't?
No, it doesn't mean that my boys weren't.
Okay, I'm just clarifying.
But my females have to be.
Okay. Right. I think you shouldn't just like specify on your daughter being in the kitchen, because what if you have all male children? You're still going to have that responsibility of who does what housework, so you still have to distribute equally.
Yeah.
I think it should just be equal.
I know there's a Pacific, like some Pacific countries in like that take it more seriously than others. Yeah. There's some where I've literally heard friends tell me, not gonna lie, at home, the female child, if whether it's one child, one girl or two girls and three boys, if there's one girl, she'll be up with the mum picking up the plates while the guys are sat. The thing. So personally, yes, it may be tradition, and I'm not here to disrespect anyone's tradition at all, don't get me wrong. But now in a modern day society and we're in the UK where everybody is breadwinners in their own right, everybody is studying, everybody is doing having their own income. Is that right for us to still continue that generation here in a modern day parenting, like as black people? What do you guys think?
Yes.
I was going to say to that
Shall I repeat the question? Yeah. Okay, so I'm saying, would you, like now, and today, like you become a parent now, do you want to continue that? Your daughter's going to school, your daughter's going to uni, your daughter's an educated woman who's going to make money. Does it make sense that only the women now should be doing all these like house work and all that stuff? What do you guys think? No. Sorry, Enny, you said that it needs to happen. Why? Why is that?
Well, because I feel like if you have males in the family, as a dad, you have to teach them the responsibility of being a man as well. So if you want to start distributing what the man has to do and the woman has to do, and you're trying to bring everything together, there's not really a structure anymore. Like, as the oldest son, there's certain things I do for being the man in the family, and my sister, who's the oldest, she knows what she has to do as the oldest daughter in the house as well.
That's because of misogyny.
I don't. I think if you call it misogyny, that's.
But bro, okay,
Yeah.
okay, let me talk about myself here, because I can only give examples from my own point of view, what the life I'm living. If I never got taught how to properly cook, well, I wasn't taught to cook, but if I didn't cook when I was younger, if I didn't clean when I was younger, I would not be able to live in my own place like I do now. I would not know, so like it's common, so to be a man, I don't know how it stops you from being a man by being able to take care of yourself, because that's what it is. It's not being a housewife, it's taking care of yourself, being able to clean up after yourself, being able to also be a man and also be able to be able to take care of yourself. At the end of the day, you're going to be a bachelor for some point of your life, or some sense be single. You should be able to take care of yourself. And if we're in a modern day society where both of you are going out to work, it makes no sense that you are sat there while the woman now must, still tired after work, must be on the stove cooking. It should be both ways. Same with childcare. If you're both working, unless it's an agreement between you where it's like, you know what, person in my house, that you want to, your wife wants to be a housewife, you make enough, fair enough, that's a different thing. But this is to the question to those who want the woman to actually do everything while they're both working.
I also want to make a spin-off point that some African women are patriarchy princesses, in which they have in which they have internalized misogyny to the point where let me finish, please. Let me finish. I know one family in which there's all boys, and so both families have all boys as children, right? One, I do not believe the mother is a patriarchy princess because she puts her kids to work. The sons cook, they clean. She doesn't even really do, I don't want to say she doesn't do much, but she doesn't do much housework because she works a lot. And I know one family which the mother does everything. She doesn't let her sons lift a finger, and I feel like that is internalized misogyny in which you have children and you are putting all that work to yourself because you don't have a daughter. I'm sure if you had a daughter, you'd be putting that daughter to work the same way that you're putting yourself to work. But because she has sons, she wants them to, I don't know, whatever.
It's when the sons grow up useless, what happens next?
I think that's
Can I ask a question?
Okay, let's hear a question, I'm ready.
You spoke about patriarchy and misogyny. Can you just like define what they mean to you?
So for me, a patriarchy princess is...
No, patriarchy.
Oh, patriarchy itself. So the patriarchy is basically just a structure in which women are basically made to serve men and don't get really any benefits.
That's not patriarchy.
I'm talking about, you said from my perspective.
You asked for my opinion.
So I'm talking about my perspective. I can look at the textbook definition if you want. But I'm talking about, okay.
But you asked
But you didn't answer.
Yeah, because she didn't
So you want the
answer.
textbook definition?
No, I asked her what does she define it as?
From
my perspective.
That's what you asked, yeah.
Are we
So what
having
are you asking?
opinions on words now?
So
Is
do you
that
want a
what we're
textbook
doing?
definition or my opinion?
How she
But-
views it.
So what are you asking for? Can you please?
Okay, what was your point? Let's hear
I
your
just
point.
assumed that you would have understood that patriarchy is about the man being the head, nothing to do with the woman. It's just about the man being the head and then it going down in the male line. And misogyny is the hatred of women. Like, it's. I don't think in African households it's about misogyny because we don't hate, we love. Like, do you get what I'm saying? It's like, don't get me wrong, I think it's excessive, but where like you said, in a situation where she has male sons and they don't lift a finger, I think that's nonsense. You have
That's
to.
internalized misogyny. That's what it is.
The internalized one, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I call them patriarchy princesses because they
Subject themselves.
exactly.
I don't think it's that. I think it's more them playing what they believe is their gender role, and I don't feel for that reason you can now.
But I feel
look
like
at
if you
them-
have children, they're there to help you out, whatever gender they are, and you're supposed to train them to have life skills.
And I want to
That's
add
what
as
I
well,
feel.
misogyny covers a bunch of different things.
Yes,
Let's say, for example,
hatred of women.
because this is for the misogyny.
Misogyny.
This, okay, that one. What I'm saying is, this is more to the ladies, right? Because I see this a lot on the TL, I see this on Twitter, right? Where girls don't they feel policed by aunties about what they wear, and obviously boys aren't as policed on what they wear, and they get away with more stuff. What's your opinion on that? I just want to have interest.
Those aunties are jealous.
Say that.
Those aunties are jealous.
Jealous.
What do you girls think, ladies? What
I
do you
think it's ironic because a lot of these aunties used to dress the way they wanted to dress when they were younger.
Well, do you
But
think
now
it's toxic though? Do you think
It
it's toxic?
is toxic, especially when I'm not even related to you or you just in my business.
So what do you think the line is between good advice and just literally being toxic and this?
I think when insults are involved, like when you're insulting me while speaking to me, it's like You could have got your point across in a much better way.
I can't lie though, yeah, people shouldn't be like describing people by parents and they don't even know them like that. Like talk their weight. That's wrong. I don't think that's cool. Take their weight, or like Caribbeans, people talk like each other's skin colour, like it's casual. Why is that bit? Why is he
But
so
you know
dark?
what? I just have to say with that one there, like with the weight and the skin colour, obviously it's different. I was talking to you about this the other day. It's different in countries, and I agree with you with what you were saying before about how the UK can be quite soft in that term. Just because in those countries you can freely speak about, or not the red battery sign again, but you can freely speak about that person's weight because that means that they're eating good. Or they speak about skin bleaching because it is just so widely done. But over here now, it's more taboo.
But
like,
in the UK, it's different. The reason why it's different is because they're not going to a school in Jamaica where it doesn't matter what you look like. We've got social media now. We've got so many different things and that all these.
But you're talking about the aunties and uncles and the mums and parents that have come from those countries now, and you're telling them actually no. Over here is a different set of rules and you have to apply by their games. No, they're not.
Wait, so auntie
really,
shouldn't be able to be like, oh, you're ugly because you're dark. Like,
and no, but like, I'm talking from my own opinion. No auntie should ever, person, regardless, should come up to me and say, why is your skin so black? What am I meant to answer?
The reason
that mean?
Are you going to go to a white person?
What was
White
that
so white,
child
no, you're not.
Guys, my battery just died, so I have to charge it up. But this discussion is very heated because it's like people are talking on their own experiences, you guys have to understand. And like, there's no right way of parenting, but it's like, I just feel like we gotta show love to our kids in this next generation. Like, they can't continue. Their kids are feeling like they're unloved. It's dead. It's dead. It's so dead. Call me soft, call me whatever. It's dead. And I'm not treating my pitney like that. Ever.
A wife and a
because like I said, that was the world that she came from.
Exactly.
It's a patriarchal society, and I don't disagree.
So how do you know that they're not suffering?
No, they're not suffering.
How?
Wait.
How?
Like you said, Jay, they accepted it, number one. Yeah. Number two, like they didn't have the opportunities. So if you go and have something, that's like saying 10 years ago people were suffering because they couldn't see.